Good afternoon, everybody. It's Dawn Bourget. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and we're back for part 3 of Celebrating Celebration. It's the launch of a brand new mini catalog and celebration products that you can earn with purchases of $60 or $120. So for this part 3, I wanted to talk to you guys about our scrapbooking kits. Now, I don't have these new kits, so it's going to be kind of thumbing through quickly through this brochure that I've printed off. I've also included the link to this in both my group and on my Facebook page. So if you guys are interested in these products, you can go ahead and use that link and thumb through the scrapbooking brochure online. Or you can actually print it if you want, like I have. Just to mention that if you do purchase these products during celebration, these products can be used towards free items in the celebration offerings. So I just wanted to let you know about that. Also, if you decide that you would like to purchase a starter kit with me, so we're going to bring back all the goodies, right? The starter kit here. If you'd like to purchase this, and if you would like to put scrapbook workshop kits into your starter kit, you can do that too. And again, saving money on shipping, getting a paper pumpkin kit free with the free shipping, and also getting some catalogs in case you want to share with friends. But once again, I know I keep talking about this, but I do because I truly believe that this is the best deal. If you're looking for a very good deal, this is the way to go. And just mentioning again, we have 2 options. We either have option 1, which includes the Handmade Designs stamp set, and you get to choose 2 of the sets of markers from our 4-color family. So you get to choose 2. These, I think, are valued right around $40 each. So that's a pretty big deal. And then you also, on top of that, get to choose $125 per product. The kit is free shipping, so you save on the shipping, which is huge in itself. And the paper pumpkin is valued at $25. So it's like $18 for shipping, $25 for the kit that you're getting. That in itself, wow, pretty good, right? So anyway, I just wanted to, again, mention this. I know you guys who are watching me over and over are like, Dawn. But seriously, I could shout from the rooftop on this kit. Also, if you decide that you don't want these items, you can just choose $155 of any product that you would like to have in your kit. That even includes, and I forgot to talk about this earlier, we have the clearance rack in our online store and other products from the previous catalog that you could put in there too, whatever you want. Literally, it's whatever is available at my online store, you can put into a starter kit, including the scrapbooking workshop kits and everything that's in this brochure. So let's go ahead and talk about it for just a couple of minutes. And I know I jumped on here just a couple of minutes early. Scrapbooking. So long before I started making cards, I was into the scrapbooking scene. And I've also been using, of course, Stampin' Up! Product for a long, long time. I know I've talked to you guys about that previously, but I've been using Stampin' Up! Products since, oh my gosh, I would say the late 80s? Not 80s, 90s. The mid-90s. So it's been a long time, long before I was ever a demonstrator, and I've been a demo for 14 years. How time flies. Hello, Deborah. Happy launch day. Happy celebration day. So, by the way, today is Tuesday, January the 7th. So somebody is watching this after today. It is Tuesday, January 7th, and celebration will be going on until the end of February. So the last day will be February 28th. But the scrapbooking products are here as long as, I guess, Stampin' Up! Decides to keep them. The mini catalog here will be live until April the 30th. So we have just under 2 months with celebration to collect all those things. So let's talk about scrapbooking. So these products, of course, are made for scrapbooking, but it's not limited to scrapbooking. If you wanted to use these products to make cards, you can do that. Obviously, they're 12 by 12 in size, whether it's the cardstock or the designer series paper packs. Now we're coming out with this line of product that has white core in the center, which is actually a lot of fun. There's a lot of neat techniques, and I think after Celebration's over, I want to get into, after I'm featuring all this stuff, I want to get into some techniques that you can do with this beautiful paper. So it's 12 by 12 white core cardstock, and then it's two-toned as well. So one side is darker than the other side. So that also gives you a lot of options right there, which I think is pretty cool. And when you tear the paper, it exposes that white core. And in the last live that I shared earlier, that I think I over talked and I was on there for a while, but anyway, I showed a card where I used some of that paper and tore it so it exposed the white in the cardstock. Hey, Mary Jo, welcome back. Happy Celebration. Happy launch day once again. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. So anyway, we have some beautiful new colors that are coming into the picture that are available as of today. We as demonstrators couldn't even pre-order this stuff. So I ordered a lot of this stuff today, and I should see it either Thursday or Friday. So I'll be showing some things probably again towards the end of the week. There's just so much stuff. I know if I'm feeling overwhelmed, I know you guys are too. And that's why I wanted to break it down into 4 separate chunks of information on each of the things, right? Because there's a lot of stuff that came out today that's available. But anyway, newer stuff for us. I believe the first set of stuff that came out for us in November, I think it was. And that was the fall, winter, and 2 holiday scrapbooking workshop kits. Now, I have the older items, they're not that old, they're only a couple months old, but I have some pages to show you guys just to give you an idea if you're new to the workshop kits. Here again is the paper pack. And let's see here. This is, these are the colors that were introduced, I believe it was November, right around there anyway. My brain is getting mushy. But anyway, so they continue to add, and eventually we're going to have all 40 colors in our 4 color families available in 12 by 12 white core two-tone cardstock, which I think is pretty awesome. So I had to grab me up this because this is like my color palette right here. That's me all the way. The pinks, the purples, subtle colors, very pretty. So as we get looking into this brochure, and by the way, once again, there's a link both in my group on Facebook and also here on my business page where you're viewing me right now. And if you scroll just a little bit, you'll find a link to this brochure that you can either print or just look at online. So I believe that there's 4 new kits that are coming out. One of them is called Wildflower Celebrations. And if you watched my last live just a little bit ago, this stuff is going to look familiar to you. And I apologize for the wonkiness of my printer. You know what? Before I go any further, I'm going to make sure that I can view what you guys are viewing. There we go. I want to make sure you could actually see. Okay, there we are. Excuse me. So Wildflower Celebrations mixes and mingles with the bundle, or excuse me, the suite in the mini catalog, which is called Birthday Celebrations, which is really cool. Again, Stampin' Up, they do such a great job with coordinating of products. Makes it easy, right? I know for me, less thinking involved, the better. Make it easy for me, and I'm able to just sit down and be able to create. In this workshop kit, you will receive everything to make in the kit. 1, 2, 3. I have to think about this. Math is getting hard at this hour. So 3 2-page spreads. And I'm going to show you a sample of what these consist of too with the instructions, or as I call them, the destructions. They're very simple. At first I was a little intimidated because it's been a while since I've scrapbooked. But I figure with the kit, I want to get the most bang for my buck. Now, you can certainly go on your own, not do the instructions and just do your own thing, which is great. For me, I'm trying to get back into the swing of that again. It's been a long time since I put these 2-page spreads together. So they do give you color instructions, and they even show you directions. I'll show you one of the older kits before we go. And it's step by step, literally. It is really, really cool the way they've put these together. So with that, it makes it look like you were quite the professional putting these together. And it also makes it a little easier if you don't want to sit there and spend 3 hours on a 2-page spread. Some people love to do that. At this point in my life, I just want to get them done, and I want to get some of my pictures off my phone and into some scrapbook pages. Anyway, so let's go ahead and show you this. So if you have the gotta have it all button here, it includes the cardstock sticker pack along with the designer paper, and it also has the 2-tone cardstock in the kit as well. So what's really cool about this is those instructions that they give you will have you using a lot of that kit. But there's going to be some scraps, obviously, but not a lot. I'm pretty impressed with the way they've done these. However, with the scraps, you could use those to make some cards if you wanted to, or whatever else strikes your fancy. But once again, they are adorable. I think this is kind of one of those freeform things that somebody put together with the kit, but they did their own thing with it. What's really cool is if you don't want to buy the entire kit, you can buy things a la carte. If you decide you'd like to do that instead, they have a stamp set that coordinates with the workshop, but it's not, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm getting horsey, guys. I've been talking too much today. It coordinates with the workshop kit, but it's not required because the sticker pack that goes along with the designer series paper has, let me see if I can give a closer view, has the cardstock stickers for like the titles of your pages, which is kind of cool. And I like to put those on and pop them up with dimensionals. I know some people are like, I want my pages flat, flat, flat. I'm a little bit of a puffy girl. I like things that are just popped up a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't bother me with my pages that they're a little wonky. I don't know. But some people, hey, that's good. That's what makes the world go round. Also, you can purchase the designer series paper and sticker pack individually. You cannot just purchase the stickers, though. If you want the stickers, you have to purchase the DSP as well. It's like one pack. But you can, I think, purchase the designer paper on its own, I think. And then also, there's this pack of the 12 by 12 in those beautiful colors of the 2-tone white core cardstock. And you can purchase additional of that, or separate if you don't want to purchase the kit. You want to just do your own thing. And then they have some additional ideas here. In fact, I'm not sure if that's the actual workshop stuff or not. I will actually see that when I get it. I didn't really look at this too hard, other than I knew I wanted it. The other thing that coordinates with the mini catalog is this workshop kit here. Is called Storybook Life. And again, if you want a little of everything, just the kit itself, which includes the cardstock stickers, the designer series paper, and the 12 by 12 2-tone cardstock that you need for the instructions that go along with it, that would be the item number that you'd want to order for Scrapbook Life. So this might look familiar to you from the last live that we did a little while ago. This coordinates with the Storybook Friends and the Storybook Garden double suite of product. So that's where it does look a little familiar, right? And then there's also those punch outs, which is kind of cool. So this one has, I believe, these are a little different from the punch outs from the mini catalog, but don't quote me on that. But here again is the designer series paper and the cardstock stickers. Those are super cute too. And I'm going to give you a closer view of those. Oh, that's what that is. That wasn't a punch out. That was a sticker. Okay. So I believe the punch outs would be the same as the designer paper that you can purchase in our mini catalog. But the stickers, again, if you want those, you can't buy those separately. You need to purchase the DSP sticker pack together. And then as well, you can purchase the 12 by 12 double-sided or two-tone cardstock with a white core as an a la carte. And again, they have a cute stamp set. If you like to do the big titles on your page and you want to stamp it whatever color you choose, you can use this. This is also great for card making or whatever else you might be doing with your paper crafting. And then this one here may look familiar from last year, from the January through April mini catalog, but they tweaked it with different colors. So this particular workshop kit is called Meant to Be. And so they've taken those bees. You remember the bees from last year? We had bees all over the place. They were the stinking cutest bees ever. Wait till I show you what's in the next couple pages. Oh my gosh. So I love that suite of product. It was more in like Daffodil Delight and I think Poppy Parade, Basic Black, those type of colors. Well, they've tweaked it to these beautiful colors that I love so much. Oh my gosh, they make me so happy. So anyway, this is for the number for the actual workshop kit that again comes with the cardstock stickers, the designer series paper, and the two-tone cardstock that you would need to put the kit together as the instructions say, or if you want to do your own thing. They also, which I really like, just by the way, list other things that you might need because they're always trying to teach a new technique in each scrapbooking kit, which I think is pretty cool. So here's a couple of pages. Again, you'll notice it does look maybe familiar to you. Hello, Lisa. Happy launch day and happy celebration. So this is where it really got me. So I was kind of like, oh, you know, I bought some of the other stamp sets and I really haven't used those from the last launch of scrapbooking products. But this is where they got me hook, line, and sinker, was this right here. They did bundles. They did bundles on the stamp set that coordinates with the scrapbooking workshop kit. I'm in love. So I had to get these. Previously, this may look somewhat familiar. It's not exactly the same, but it's a little different. But we had those bees last year. Well, instead of a punch, we have some dies. Now, if you have the punch, I'm not sure if that will work with it or not. If it's the same size, it might be, get it? Oh, I'm so punny, aren't I? Anyway, so you might want to try it if you have that punch yet. I know whenever something retires, I clear things off my shelf. My room is only so big. I'm fortunate to even have a craft room in this tiny house I'm in. So anyway, if you have that punch, try it if you decide to purchase this. But look at these dies, you guys. Those are the coolest. So anyway, so I did have to order those today. It just, yeah, it reeled me right in. Again, we have the designer series paper that has been recolored to match the new 12 by 12 white core two-tone cardstock. Say that 10 times fast. But anyway, and again, if you want the sticker sheet, you need to purchase it along with the DSP. You cannot purchase those sticker sheets on their own. But oh my gosh, like I had to have that because that's going to be great even for card making. I know, aren't these like the best, Lisa? The colors are just absolutely beautiful. And my printer is not doing this justice. So when I do get these kits, I'll be sharing more with you guys because it's going to look totally different than what you're seeing that I'm showing right now. Because unfortunately, we weren't able to pre-order these kits. This is another great one. I think this is called Every Day You and Me. And it's in like, I want to say Lost Lagoon, I think, or Pretty Peacock. We'll see in a second. And then also, I think that this, oh my gosh, what color is that? I think, you know, again, it's wonky. It looks almost like Daffodil Delight. We shall see here in a second. Anyway, so this is the everyday you and me. So it's like an everyday occasion. So, oh, aren't the bees the best? Like, I love it. I absolutely love the bees. Oh, gosh, got me. So this one here, everyday you and me, is for like the everyday occasions that you might have pictures for whatever it was, a trip that maybe you went on, or maybe it could be a celebration too. But again, this will include in the workshop kit the designer series paper, the cardstock stickers. This one, it looks like it has some kind of elements. I know in one of the kits that we had previously, the fall, it had almost like wood, very thin wood embellishments that were so cool. They were really cool. So I'm wondering if that's kind of sort of the same. We'll find out soon. But anyway, so all this stuff is, again, together along with the 12 by 12 two-tone white core cardstock to make 3 two-page spreads. And here's some of the cuteness with that set. And then we have again, so they did it again. I'm like, dang it, they got me again. So the Everyday You and Me not only has a stamp set, but it has dies to coordinate with it. So again, if you wanted to add some extra flowers or things like that, you can do that. And it'll be easy to cut them out with these dies with your Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. And once again, here's a la carte items. So you can purchase the DSP alone if you want the cardstock stickers. I know I sound like a broken record, but you can purchase the cardstock stickers when you purchase the DSP. You have to purchase those together. And then look at the pretty colors in this. So it's Pretty Peacock, Lost Lagoon, Very Vanilla, and Gray Granite. Now these are colors I normally might not put together, but when you see them, this is what Stampin' Up! Does. They help you branch outside the box, right? And those colors I would never think of putting together, but they are absolutely stunning. So loving this stuff for sure. And this is just pretty, and I love gingham and plaids, so it's right up my alley. And then here, if you wanted to purchase the bundle, the stamp set and the dies together, this is where you would use this item number, just to let you know. Or you can purchase one or the other. You can purchase the stamp set or the dies individually, but if you do purchase them together, you can get 10% off by using that number there. They've been doing this where they use white on the color, and it's a little harder to see. So I'm making sure I point that out because they're doing the same thing in the mini catalog. And I don't want you guys to miss out and not be able to save that 10% on something, not knowing that you can purchase it as a bundle, or you're looking for the item and you're not really sure where it went. Hi, Peggy. Happy launch day and happy celebration. Thanks for joining us. Also, again, with the stamp set and the dies for the Everyday You and Me, you can purchase these separately, or, I mean, you wouldn't want to. You'd want to bundle them if you want them together. But, hey, Kathy, happy launch day, happy celebration. But if you want to save 10%, once again, this is where you'll find that item number when you look at that PDF. Okay, so you make sure to save 10%. Because every little bit counts. That could be, if you're ordering some stuff, you could save up enough to maybe buy an additional stamp set or a pack of paper or something else that you would like to have. Also, coming out, and this is something new for me, but I was watching these in action. And for those who have used previously Close to My Heart product already know about these. I think these are genius. So these are called flip flaps. And you can add them to your pages without extra bulk, which I think is the coolest thing ever. So they come in several sizes. We have 3x4s, we have 4x6, we have 3x3s and 4x4s. So they're sticky where you see this little lip here. And so they can go either direction depending on. And I mean, what I'm seeing with these, not only on scrapbook pages, but think of like those mini albums that you can make for somebody, and using our products as far as making the the cover and decorating it up, and then using the flip flaps and maybe punching holes right here, okay, and making it like a little brag book, so to speak, for your kids, your grandkids, maybe a special event, and giving it to a friend. Maybe you did a little trip together or something, or a shopping day, and you took some really fun pictures and you want to give it to her as like a little memento, that type of thing. It's a great idea. Like, I have some vision with these flip flaps other than just the use for them on a scrapbook page. And then we also now have 12 by 12 page protectors. Hey, Kristen, welcome back, my friend. So we have 12 by 12 page protectors. We have either the top loading or the side loading. So depending on your preference. Personally, I'm a top loader. I've always been that. Years ago when I started using the, what do they call it, the post-bound albums, at that time, I love the top loading ones, but everybody's got their preference depending on what you're using and depending on if you're using flip flaps and how you want to incorporate those as well. So that's basically the nuts and bolts of the scrapbooking line of products. And there's even some additional ideas for you and inspiration in this brochure. So it really, along with, of course, having products that you can purchase, there's a lot of inspiration in here. Now, with that being said, like I said, I wanted to show you a couple more things with them with my books. And then I'm going to cut this one a little shorter than the last, because I think I talked an awful lot the last part. Part 2 was long. But now, just to mention, we do not have albums yet. The albums are coming out soon. I think that by the time we see our new annual catalog in May of 25, so that's coming up before we know it, right? Honestly, time is flying. But anyways, we'll have 12 by 12 albums. So I had to just take what I could from a brick and mortar for now until we get our books. But anyway, what I wanted to show you guys, I saved all the instructions from the other kits that I have put together. So let's pull out this one here, because it's more appropriate than Halloween. Just to show you guys how they do the instructions. They are full color instructions, which I really like. That makes it easier for me to follow than a black and white picture, especially when you have light colors and a pattern of paper. It helps to distinguish what from what, I guess. Does that make any sense? It does in my head. Anyway, so every kit will make 3 two-page spreads. And then, like I said, there's always a technique that you can learn with that particular kit. Now, they tell you exactly how to cut the paper, how to get started, which direction the paper should go, and where you need to cut. Now, the one thing that I have found that I think is a little easier to keep these pieces straight. Hi, Karen. Happy launch day and happy celebration starting day. I like to have, I don't know how to explain this, and I don't have it here with me. I'm not going to go around and get it, but I have this like spiral thing. And it's only like yay big, stands about this high. And it's to hold manila folders in it. And with the springy thing that you can stick the manila folders in so they stand straight up, I label on the top Project 1, Project 2, and Project 3. I wish I had it here to show you guys. So then what I do is I'm cutting, it will tell you whether it's 2 or 1 or 3. If you guys can see, like that, okay? So you're cutting these pieces, and to keep them so that they're not all in one pile, because trust me, I did that the first time, and that was a hot mess. It was like trying to put together a jigsaw puzzle. It was kind of stressful. So what you do is you put your items in, whether it's number 2, number 1, number 3, and put them into the appropriate folder. So then when you go towards the end of cutting here, you've cut all your pieces. And they even tell you what ones you don't need to trim so that you know that you're not missing something that you may have needed to trim. From there, they go ahead and tell you like where to attach and assemble all these pieces, which with each project. So project 1, project 2, or project 3, and they'll say left page and right page. So I don't want to use the word dummy proof because that doesn't sound right, but it's just very, very easy to follow. And I love the fact that they are all color instructions, because trust me, if this was in black and white, it wouldn't be the same. It just wouldn't be. So they take the time to do it in color for us and give full instructions for all 3 2-page spreads. So with that, I know I've showed this before, but I think I have some new people on here. So I'm going to show you guys just a couple of these layouts. I have not put pictures on all of them, but I did a few. This was one that just was not in the kit, but it was some additional items that I had purchased, so I did an additional layout here. But these are the actual 2-page spreads from the Halloween kit. I'm not sure what they called it. But anyway, and this is my dog Pearl. I don't have kids, so my poor dog is treated like the daughter of the house. She's the princess, and I bought these just for the layout. How many of you guys who scrapbook have bought an outfit just to match your paper? Well, this is kind of the same thing. So anyway, so this is Pearl, and these were the 3 2-page spreads that I put together that were completely to T as far as the instructions in the kit. They're super cute. I love them. They make me smile. So then we get into the fall kit. So the fall kit, I don't have the pictures there. The other thing that I find is really cool that they include are these photo placement holders. So I just put a little tiny dab of glue with my seal in place. So later on, when I'm ready to put my pictures in, I know I need a picture that I can fit on here that's 3x4 and another 3x4. And then this is just, I guess, wing it, probably like a 5x7. But I love that. And then they have the 4x6 placeholders as well. Oh my gosh, my tongue is getting tied. And 4x4, 4x6. So it makes it super easy. So when I'm ready, I just go to town, go ahead and crop my photos and put them into place. And every kit has these really cool little placeholders. So like I said, I just put a dab of glue on there. Then when I'm ready, I can just peel that off and put the photo in place. So this one was the Snow Much Fun. And again, I need to get my pictures going. Need to catch up here. Hi, Sandy. Happy launch day. Happy celebration. So once again, the placeholders to let you know where you need to put your pictures. And like I said, I did these to a T with what the instructions had told me to do. So like I said, I just wanted to show you guys what these are all about. I'm so excited to get the new kits towards the end of this week. But I also need to get going on filling these, don't I? But aren't these just the cutest? I mean, seriously, they are adorable. And for someone like me who has not been into scrapbooking for a while, I'm a little rusty. These kits are awesome to get back into the swing of things. So if you have any questions about it, just reach out to me. Let me know. The next time I'm on is going to be 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern time. And we are going to cover online exclusives and also just talk about real quick the 3 new kits that are available in our kids collection that came out as of today. Again, I don't have them, but I'll show you from my online store, maybe on my iPad or something like that. But anyway, this live is a little shorter than the rest. But like I said, you could add these kits to a starter kit if you wanted to. And I think that even these older kits are still available as far as I know. But you can find out more in the online store by looking up Scrapbooking Workshop Kits. far as that goes. All right, guys, thanks again for joining me. I will see you at 8 o'clock Eastern time right here. And if you have any questions into the 8 o'clock hour, make sure to go ahead and ask me, and I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. All right, guys, have some dinner, and I'll see you back at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Bye-bye.